Our regular loyal customers all turned up to buy their shopping, their meat and their veg, cheese, bread, which they can get at Greenhead Market. The building that we're studying at the minute is the Shippen, which is the old English spelling of the word shippen, a cowshed. And it's evolved now into a cafe in which we, a little group of ladies who formed a social enterprise, use our own produce that's produced here and other local organic farmers' produce, and we convert that into morning snacks, afternoon teas, lunches, all homemade, all from local produce. We want people to taste the district as well as look at this lovely district that we all farm and work in and sell our produce in. London's very central, it's a long way away from us. We don't know whether we're going to get any spin-off from the Olympics being in London this year, whether people will want to come and visit Hadrian's Wall as well while they're visiting this country.
This is pickled axe time. Yeah. This is the sauce side, it's ready to eat. Yeah. You can keep it 6 weeks in the fridge, about 6 8.
Well, they're all up from Tyneside here. Look at this, glamorous. They're all on their way for a weekend up in Bignell, girls. And you've dropped into the farmers' market at Morpeth for provisions or just for a lookie?
Just to have a look around, possibly take things back home.
Yeah, what do you think?
Lovely. It's really
It's a nice atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with the chicken roast.
You're from Jarrow? Hebburn and Jarrow. Right. And you think it's a bit colder up here than it is down on Tyneside?
Yeah,
it's a bit chilly, yeah.
Is it?
Hence the fleece and the coat.
And she's got a vest on.
Oh, and a vest. Summit. Extra socks, extra summits, as they say.
But we are very strict on health and safety as well. Everything is wrapped, everything is labelled, everything has sell-by dates. We get the environmental health people around, we get the trading standards people around. We are strictly monitored.
No idea where it is?
No idea where it is. No, it could be anything, couldn't it? It wasn't much of a parcel, really.
Right. Well, I've just met a man with a mission, Mr. Forrest from Amble. So what's your problem?
It's a parcel lost in the post.
Right.
And it was posted 3 weeks ago.
Right.
And it sent to my post office when I was out. It went to Morpeth. And now it's lost in the post somewhere. And I think it's getting into the system and they don't know where it is and one thing or another. Well, there's a bold constipation concert at Newcastle there.
Right.
From Amble. He says, how did the contents go? I said, well, disappointing. It was a single motion past.
Are you a bit of a comedian?
I wish I was.
Yeah.
I knocked a boot with Bobby Thompson though.
Did you?
Aye.
So you and your friends don't think much about the farmers' market, do you? So they're not catered for you, really?
Not really, no.
No, you not even find it interesting looking at all the local cheeses and meats?
I don't really buy food from markets, really.
But you're going to have to soon, aren't you? When you get married, and do you think you'll come to the farmers' market? Oh, I'm sure they will. Yeah.
Please.
At the end of the day, really, that could be any parcel. It's not very important. You know what I mean? They have lost it.
It is very popular. Obviously, it's weather dependent, a lot of it. You know, obviously, if it's bad weather, you'll notice a bit of a drop off. But generally, it's a very, very popular market. Yes.
There does seem to be an awful lot of interest, especially coming up to times like Christmas, where there tends to be a lot more craft type stalls, and I think people go to try and buy something that's a little bit different and a little bit special as well.
getting on a bit now. As I said before, I just run about. I've had a bit of ill health, like.
But you're not.
I'm thinking of coming to Annie to live, like, in one of them anchor houses.
Yeah, right. Well, we've come across some Morpeth royalty here. Two ex-mayors supporting the local farmers market. Have you always supported the market since inception?
Yes.
Why? What do you think's so good about it?
It's a good meeting place.
Right.
And also good food.
This fellow want to get rid of his car, you know.
Yeah.
He says, there's 1,000 miles to cook, you'll never sell it. He says, bring it in and I'll fiddle the meter, you see.
Oh yeah.
He brought it back and he says, another come back another month, did you ever get rid of it? He says, no, I didn't think it was worth it, we're just 9 miles on the clock now.
What's the most important thing?
Food.
Yeah, I mean, we've used it as a meeting place today, haven't we? I've said to Charlie, we're in the market. Come and find us.
I see. So you're really not here for the produce, you're just here to meet Mum.
Yeah.
Well.
Nice meeting you, anyhow.
It's been a pleasure.
It's also not frequently enough. With the supermarkets, you know you can go every 2 or 3 days. Farmers market once a month.
Well, guess who we found here in the farmers market in Morpeth? A young lady from Finland. Her name is Marie. Welcome to England.
Thank you.
But you haven't been here very long.
No, yeah, 5 weeks. This is my first time in England.
And what are you doing over here?
Shoes.
Shoes?
Yes.
You buying them or selling them or?
Making from very beginning.
Right.
To the finishing point.
Okay.
We have these kind of markets in Finland.
Right.
Yeah, and I like the atmosphere here.
Are they bigger than this?
Some are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on a village size.
Right. Well, we've got Austin here. He's a Bedlington Terrier. He comes from Bedlington, about 6 miles away.
Yes.
Why have you come here?
Well, I come down to Morpeth every day to do shopping for my mother.
Right.
And I mainly look after my mother.
Right.
And with the market being on, I just come down and have a look and see what's on offer.
What do you think about the farmers market?
It's a good thing.
Right.
More competition. You know, and I've bought stuff from the market and I cannot complain.
Not too pricey then?
Yeah, not really. It all depends what you want, really.
Yeah. Is being mayor of Morpeth, is that running the family or? Oh, you're
Not
his
really.
mother-in-law?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. I do as I'm told.
We're the only two that I know of.
Right, well, that's interesting, yeah. So what do you take home for your mother?
I've got some cheese.
Right.
Bread.
Right.
And there's some veg. So a bit of everything.
Excellent. Nice
Thanks.
to see you, Austin.
Have a happy New Year.
Bye-bye.
But Brian actually used to, as a schoolboy, had a job in, his Saturday morning job was working on a crab stall in Stockton Market.
Gosh,
so
yeah.
he's a real
fish eater then.
A real fish eater and a real market person.
Well, I'm surprised, but the squid and the lobster and the excellent.
Yes.
Well,
so,
nice to see you.
Right,
nice
and you, Bob, and lovely to see you there. Yes, great.
Thank you.
And you. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
You'll come back.
That's a good Northumberland accent you've got there.
Yes, I'm not from Northumberland, but I'm gonna settle down in Northumberland.
Right, where are you from?
Romania.
Romania, right.
Yes. There you go.
What is that?
That's white carrot.
White carrot.
Probably I'm the first one in England who is growing this. And I had as well purple ones, which basically was the color of the orange ones.
Okay.
The initial color, you know.
Yes.
And the Dutch people changed them to orange.
Absolutely.
You know, many years ago. Yes.
Well, it's supposed to be ginger wine, but there's a bit more to it than that, I'm sure. I'm going to... Kitty, what have you got in here? Because it's got quite a kick.
It's all homemade.
What, do you make it in the bath, or what do you make it in?
No, not in the bath. It's a family recipe.
Must be the cayenne pepper.
Yeah.
Is it? Is that,
yes, that's quite...
in there?
Yes, we do put cayenne pepper in there, and it's quite warming, especially on a day like this.
You don't need any other reason why you would come to a farmer's market. Look at that. No plastic, no polythene, wonderful price, fresh, best thing you could buy.
80% only customers, regular customers, which they are coming all the time.
All the time.
And that's why I'm here, for them. You know, because they keep me going, they keep me in business, basically.
There you are. Got it? Thank you.
And this is the first year that we've tried the farmers markets with the produce, which is going really well.
You find that, say on a day like this, you come to a farmer's market and it's dreich and it's not very nice.
No, it's
do
not.
You get a bit disheartened, or do you?
Well, it can be, yes, it can be. We're just relatively new to the market game, but
Right.
It swings and roundabouts. You get your good days and bad days, the same as any job, I suppose.
As we've started doing a lot of plant fairs in Yorkshire and hopefully some in Cumbria next year. So.
What's the most unusual plant that you do?
Well, the GM's probably quite unusual that we've got down here at the moment. GM itself isn't quite like one. This particular one has got the most fantastic flowers, and then when that finishes, it has seed heads which sort of start like that and eventually go back on themselves and just last for weeks and weeks, and it's fantastic. No, it's going to be a good winter this winter.
Good, excellent. You heard that here. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And then, of course, the red onion marmalade is the one behind there. Get that for you.
A lot of people seem to be mixing chilli and chocolate at the moment. Have you ever
Yes.
done anything like that?
No, haven't. No.
That's not overly hot. Rob.
Is it not?
It's too hot. It can kill the
I quite like
flavours.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might not be hot enough for you.
I'll put a
then.
bit more there on that, because the wafer might take with it.
It'll go with practically anything. Lovely with sausages.
Yes.
Pork.
Do you make all of these? You make all of these?
Yeah, most of the stuff.
jam on the top.
All the stuff's locally sourced from what we grow ourselves or from friends who having a, like especially this time of the year with the fruit. There's a lot of fruit, so they've got good neighbours and friends who've been supplying us as well. So when you put on a slice of toast with cheese, sliced tomato and grill it, you've got a cracking little snack.
I mean, I go by a basic recipe first time, make it, and then the next time I might think, actually, I'll put a bit of that in, or I'll take that out and I'll put some of this in, and then eventually I get the taste that I like, and then that's what everybody else gets. Lemon curd.
I don't like lemon curd.
You don't like lemon curd. That one, if you like gooseberry, is red gooseberry and elderflower.
Ooh.
Elderflower again?
Yes.
What's with elderflower?
The berries have come out very early
They
this
have
year
come out very
for some
early.
strange reason.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
Definitely. Because the
But it
way
hasn't been
ahead,
particularly
ahead.
hot, has it? It's
Because
strange.
normally we do it. Well, we still do an elderberry and apple jelly.
Yes, I thought that.
And the
as well.
elderberries were already so early. I had to pick them,
Yes.
freeze them, and wait for the apples. Yeah.
Well, we've been around the Greenhead Farmers Market. Now, we couldn't really leave without saying thank you and cheerio to the market manager, Wendy Bond. Wendy, what actually is the function of the market manager?
My main function is to see that everybody behaves themselves, which of course they always do, and that they're all happy, the stallholders, and to bring in as many customers as I can encourage to come to the market as possible.
Yeah.
Stallholders come to the market faithfully every month, because if they didn't, the customers would be really upset. Customers don't come quite as regularly as the stallholders. And the stallholders deserve all the support I can give them and all the support our customers can give them.
With you being the manager of this market, if people have to obviously approach you, I would assume, if they want to sell produce here, it has to be all run by you first, does it? Or?
Oh yes. Yes. Nobody comes just on spec.
They have to obviously,
It's a very well organised business. All farmers markets are. We like to feel that everybody can do a really good shop here.
Right. Can you eject them if they're rowdy or they don't pay the dues? Or?
They're an absolutely marvellous crowd. My stallholders are superb, and we support each other as much as we can.
Well, I think she's doing a really good job. And thank you very much. Thank you for letting us visit you.
It's been a delight to have you.
Lovely, I've enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yes.
This is exciting stuff when I come across Central Oils.
Could be here for a while.
Bob?
She could be telling you things in a minute. But that's a clever one.
I made a mold. 4 years to finally get.
Well, I'm going to buy one of these because I've never seen them. Whoops! Watch the moths. Excellent. Can I buy you one? Go on. I'll buy you one. I'll buy you one. Thank you very much.
Which one is that?
Scott, do you want another one?
Well,
Have you smelled of this? This is a new like sensual patchouli, ylang ylang and orange.
This offer only goes to £2.50.
well, in that case, the truly patchouli.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Truly patchouli.
Thank you very much. All the best. In your better carry. In case any of my friends see me.
We don't want that.
No.